We're here on a beautiful fall day, late October, southern Appalachia, on what I consider a typical trout stream in the United States of America. You can see it behind me. What makes this a typical trout stream? Basically, it's got trout in it, and secondly, all the trout in the stream, before they were stocked in the stream, were fed fish food their entire lives. These fish started off, they were fried with this. This is what the fry are fed. As they grow, most producers will increase the size of the food to get the most bang for their buck. And eventually, most fish end up eating this. This is your typical fish food that your typical fish that are stocked in streams, lakes, ponds, reservoirs in the United States are fed. This is probably the most common size fed in the United States, typically color, etc. Today we're here to continue our Stubby Steve series. We did one about a year ago at one of our test ponds, where we took our product and put it in our test pond and compared it to some of the common fishing lures and baits commonly used. We threw out minnows, we threw out Velveeta cheese balls. We actually want to compare our product today to one of these, and this company makes a product that looks like a piece of fish food. We threw that in our pond and had very limited success, no success actually, and then we threw our product out and did very well. That little film was received so well that we thought we'd go to the well again and try it again, because probably if you fished at all, you know about these products. These products have probably caught more trout than all the other products put together, and has probably been one of the greatest trout producers ever made up until a year and a half ago. So today we're going to throw out some of these products and see how these fish do here. There's some nice fish in here. There's rainbows and brooks, and they're very happy here. We're going to throw out some of these products and just see how they work. Later we're going to throw out when we finish and clear the stream, we're going to throw out our lure and see how it compares. We hope it turns out well. So we're ready to start our experiment here. I went to the local Walmart and got a variety of these products because the people who use them say you never know what they're going to like. And we're just going to throw it out, different combinations thereof, and see how it does, and hope for bad results. You can see those jars are more than half gone, and I threw out the two supposedly the most common colors used, and so far nothing. I can see the fish swimming all around it, but we'll see what happens. This is the newest. This is supposedly catches 55% more fish, costs twice as much. This was $7. Different color, but then we have the added benefit of sparkle in this, so we'll go try this too. You can see there's a brook trout right there, and here comes a piece of this stuff floating right down towards him. We threw it way upstream. You can see a nice rainbow swimming right there. Right here's a, let me throw this. There's a fish giving it a look. Right up against it. Looking at it, looking at it. Decided no. I threw out what I typically seen in my fishing experience the size that I see most kids and fishermen putting on their hook when they throw this stuff out. Most of them put a pretty good wad on it because they think the larger volume of stuff in the water and the more color, the more attractive it is, and there's probably something to that. These fish aren't the least bit interested in this. So far, we've not even had one nudge it, and a couple of them are giving a pretty close look. But we'll give it a few more minutes here and see if any of them change their mind. There goes a fish right now over to check it out. So we threw out the entire contents, for the most part, of all three of these jars, all three colors, and their new improved $7 one didn't do any better than their 55% less good old Powerbait. I guess that's what they meant, to catch us 55% more fish. And we're going to have to sit here a little while and let all this Powerbait go downstream. It's still floating down. Streams clear somewhat of that gooey mess, we'll come back and compare our product, see if it does as well. We hope it does. So we're back, and I think all the power baits moved away. You can see them. And now we're going to try our product, Stubby Steve's. The product we just used has been a fantastic fish producer. There are days that it's going to work better than anything. Today just doesn't have to be one of them, I don't think. But that's just to show you that there's no given product that will work every time. But we're going to throw out our product, show you a piece of it. The Stubby Steve looks just like fish food. The way you can tell is by feeling, see how rubbery it is. So let's go up here and throw some out and see what happens. See it golden down there. Well, my film crew wanted to do it again, so I've got the Stubby Steve here. You can see it's the rubbery stuff. Just took it out of this pack. I don't know, there's 6, 8 pieces there. Let's see if we can duplicate it again. It's all gone again, I think. They can see it better than I can. There's one piece. Little chub just came and got that. You can see it. First fish ever, the chub got it again. Another chub. First fish I ever caught on the stream was a real pretty little chub. So you can see it's a multi-species fish lure for sure. It's all gone again. I can tell you that in all the times I've done this demonstration, which has been many times now, we've never had a known mortality from fish eating Stubby Steves. We do necropsies on all of our dead fish at our test ponds, and I've never had one die after eating this, and lots of times they'll eat 4 and 5 and 6 pieces at a time. As you can see, that stuff did not last long. So we just gave another demonstration of how Stubby Steve is the real deal. This is something you could not even ask for better results as far as we're concerned. We want to stress that since this product's been on the market for a year and a half, that if you ever fish for fish that have ever been stocked in a lake, pond, or any type of body of water, this would be the best product you could ever use. But we get lots and lots of reports back from people that are catching fish that have never been hatchery raised. It's a great all-around lure. We think it's the best all-around fishing lure in the United States, in the world for that matter. It's been phenomenal. I just guess there's something about the odor that all fish like, and we love it as an add-on to your existing lure for that all-day chum trail. You cannot get it off the hook unless you're a pretty bad fisherman like me. One of the great advantages of Stubby Steve is the film crew just told me that that product I was using had the glitter on it. I just got it on my nose, and for some reason I don't think my wife's going to believe that came from fishing when I go home. So you don't have to worry about glitter on your nose when you use our product.